this video is a back to school hair video. But with that being said, it can go for anyone who has straight hair, they straighten their hair, they have a weave, they have a wig, whatever the case may be. These are some hairstyles where if you don't want to just always have it with the straight part going down or a side part flipped over, like a few different hairstyles that you can try. Some of them are 90s inspired, a few are Ariana Grande inspired, and a few on Pinterest said baddie inspired. So just enjoy the video. I'm going to tell you which one I found to be my favorite. One of them in particular, I cannot wait to wear. I just think it's the cutest thing, and it made me feel like, I don't know, like it made me want to change my outfit, put on a little 90s outfit. Like, I loved it. So you'll see which one that is. Enjoy the video. Hopefully you find something fun that you can use and incorporate into your routine. I'm in college myself, but I do online, so my hair be wrapped up in a bonnet while I do my school. But I remember the days of wanting to look all cute and stuff in school, so let's get into it. Okay, so for this first one, it's one that I actually recently only learned how to do within this year. So honestly, within 2020, I've learned how to do this. And this is just a simple 2 braids to the front look. Once you finally get down how to do this, which I mean, I still haven't, I'm still learning, it makes it much easier. And I think someone who's a pro at braiding like this could pop this out very quickly. Some days before work I do this, and I go into work like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I'll hurry and do this. I love it because it keeps the hair out of my face, first and foremost. Here you see this is the first time that I've ever tried to do it. Oof. And then that was actually basically a year ago today, by a couple days off. So you see here, just bringing the hair to the front, it just looks sleek, keeps the hair out of your face. But if you want, you can also tie it back to the back, and then that gives it a different look. For this look, I got inspired from Ariana Grande / Bella Hadid. It's a high ponytail, but leaving a bit more hair out than I normally would, and then taking some of that hair and swooping it. So here, I'm just taking a piece, teasing it a little bit, and then wrapping it around the scrunchie so that way it can hide the scrunchie. Then taking the gel Gorilla Snot, I'm just gonna lay a little bit of my edges down so I don't look like a potato. Take a little of the little side pieces, bada bing, bada boom. You can keep it like this if you like, but I wanted to add some detail, so you can add these little pins in and leave it just like that if you like, or you can do something that, this was my first time trying, bumping the ends upward like a flip. So this kind of brought me back in time, kind of inspired from these, except it was not working for me at all. But I was like, I'm not trying to burn out my hair for this video, so I left it like this, but I still really liked it, and it really brought me back in time, and this was my favorite look. This next look was a bit different than what I normally do. It used rubber bands. So here I'm using that same ponytail, sectioning those bangs into 2 pieces, and then doing a square, trying to make the squares pretty, or the parts pretty accurate. Then adding on a yellow rubber band to match my top, going in with another part, adding that previous piece to the new part, and tying it also with rubber band. I did this over and over. Many people do it different ways. They crisscross their hair and do all sorts of fun designs with it, which I do want to try next time. But now that I'm used to how it goes, and it was really fun, and I feel like this is something that you could do overnight if you needed to prepare for the next morning, if you can. But then I just did the same thing with the other piece of the bangs that I have left out. And I notice I keep saying bangs, whatever you want to call these little front pieces. I don't know what they are. I wish I would have made my parts a bit more precise, but I think you can get the gist of what it should be. But the more precise that you get the parts, the crisper this would look, and I think the better overall. But once you finish it off, you can decide what you want to do with the remainder pieces of the hair. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I ended up just leaving it just like this. I think this is really fun, and then I just added in a few other blue pieces to go along with my top just because I felt like I wanted to tie in some more colors. So I just took a random piece of hair and then fluffed out the hair in between the rubber bands, and there you have it. For this next look, I used the same ponytail that I've been using before and took a portion of the hair and wrapped it around the ponytail so that way it could have a bit of a swoop, and then I'm only leaving out a small section of hair for the quote-unquote bangs. Added a little bit of hairspray in and then just brushed down some of the flyaways that were going on. But I think this is when it gets fun. You could leave it like this or add some little clips in like I did, and you can flat iron, curl a little piece, whatever. This next one also uses rubber bands, so I finally took down the ponytail and just parted it into two and then kept the middle portion of my hair. And now I'm splitting it into little squares so I can add the rubber bands on. And this time I added some different colors, but it helped to use a clip to hold down some of the flyaways. But I think this one was really nice because you're gonna see a bunch of different varieties of ways you could wear it. So the first way you could wear it is just down, just like this. This one's fun, cool, whatever. The second way is you can pop it into a ponytail. I'm just laying my edges down. And you can wrap some hair around the ponytail, make it look cute. That's fun, keeps the hair out of your face. Or my favorite, this top bun. I think this one's nice. It was super easy. It's secure out of my face, but still doesn't make me look bald. So I like that one. One by far is the easiest out of all of them. Just split your ponytail in two, put your ponytail through that little split you made, and then bam. It looks like you actually put effort into your hair, and it kind of looks like a fishtail, but super easy. But if you want to do a little extra here, I'm just gonna do the little French braid in the front, both sides of the front. And instead, unlike the other one, unfortunately I did not part my hair here, so it's not gonna look super precise, but you're just going to be able to get the point of what it would look like if you took the time and the effort and didn't just mindlessly start braiding, but you actually paid attention. It's funny, I never knew how to braid and everyone was on me about it, so finally I got like a doll head to try to practice braiding on. Finally learned how to do this, but like I said, I mean, it's looking real rough right now, so don't pay that any mind. You're gonna see how it's gonna come together, and if you did this, it would be cute. Now I just added in a ponytail into it. You could leave it just like this, honestly, and just make it a normal ponytail or a high ponytail if you wanted. But this is when it gets fun. Just pull the hair through the ponytail like I did before. I struggled to find my hair. Pull it through, and then it makes it look super intricate when it was super easy to do. And if you want it, you could braid the whole thing and it'll look just like this. And now we've come to the last look. You could leave it just like this with two little ponytails or one, but I did some space buns. This isn't a look I would normally do, but when I did it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cute. And Ariana Grande, I think she wears things like this pretty often. So this is something that I definitely would have worn to school. And I think it looks real cute. Okay, so we just finished. So if you saw me be able to do those hairstyles and you saw the struggle that I just went through, I'm positive that you can do it too. They're really fun to do, really easy. A couple of them do take time, and normally I do my hair at night, but I know with straight hair it's kind of hard to do your hair at night because it gets easily frizzy. But regardless, a few things you could do at night. Some of the rubber band looks or some of the braids you could probably do at night. Put a scarf over it, and then that way in the morning you don't have to be stressed before school or before work. But stay tuned for some more following videos. Stay tuned for them, and like, comment, subscribe, comment which hairstyle was your favorite and which one you want to try. And I will see you next Sunday.